A woman in labour goes through 3 stages. In the first stage, the cervix begins to dilate slowly at the beginning. Once the cervix has opened to a diameter of 4 centimetres, it dilates more rapidly at an average rate of 1 centimetre per hour until it is fully dilated to a diameter of 10 centimetres. Towards the end of the first stage, the fetus begins to descend gradually. The second stage of labour begins with the fully dilated cervix and ends with the delivery of the baby. The third stage of labour begins immediately thereafter and ends with the delivery of the placenta. The term active management of the third stage of labour refers to interventions that birth attendants need to make to reduce the risk of postpartum hemorrhage. Active management of this stage of labour is strongly recommended in all deliveries because postpartum hemorrhage can occur even in women without any apparent high risk factors. This video demonstrates the steps involved in the active management of the third stage of labour. There are 3 key steps in the process of active management. First, administration of an oxytocic drug. Second, clamping and cutting of the umbilical cord. And third, controlled traction of the cord until the placenta is delivered. Once the baby is delivered, palpate the mother's abdomen to rule out the presence of another fetus. Then administer to the mother a 10 international unit dose of oxytocin intramuscularly. If the mother already has an intravenous line in place, the oxytocin may be administered intravenously, but in this case the oxytocin should be injected slowly, such that it takes about 60 seconds to inject the complete dose. Once oxytocin has been administered, or is in the process of being administered, use 2 sponge forceps to clamp the umbilical cord roughly in the middle, leaving a 2 to 3 centimetre space between the forceps. Now, cut the cord between the forceps. Evidence suggests that a delay of 1 minute before cutting the cord is advisable. Place one hand just above the mother's pubic bone and while pressing, slightly bring the cord to tension with the other hand. At this stage, do not start pulling the cord to dislodge the placenta. Maintain tension on the cord and wait for the next strong uterine contraction. When the uterus contracts and appears to become rounded, gently pull the cord downwards to deliver the placenta, while simultaneously applying firm pressure upwards on the uterus with the other hand. The force applied to pull the cord should be only slightly greater than what is needed to keep the cord firm under tension, and the counterforce applied on the abdomen should be about equal to the pulling force. The counterforce on the abdomen helps to prevent uterine inversion. After the placenta is delivered, massage the abdomen for a few minutes every 15 minutes for the first 2 hours. The massage helps the uterus to continue to contract, which in turn helps to stop the bleeding. Ensure that there is no active bleeding before transferring the woman to the postnatal ward. If there is bleeding, check for tears and suture as required. Put the baby to the breast early to promote breastfeeding.